Hey, what's up guys? It's Kyle here, and today we're going to talk about the eighth wonder of the world, and that is compound interest. Albert Einstein supposedly has the quote that's something like, the power of compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So you want to be the one who understands it because it's truly the eighth wonder of the world. So we're going to jump into my computer and we're going to use a couple scenarios, and we are going to use the average return of 7% per year. And supposedly that's around the average return for the last 100 years with adjusted rate for inflation. So we're going to run a couple different scenarios, and we'll see just how powerful the power of compound interest is if you start now. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, this is take number 2 on this shot. I filmed the entire thing and realized that my face was covering the numbers, so you couldn't see anything. So we're gonna try this again. This is a compound interest calculator on NerdWallet. You can find, there's 100 of them online. You can find which one you like the best. I like this one. It's easy to use and it has this cool little graph over here. The blue is your principal that you invested, and the green is the interest. So we're going to go ahead and run a couple scenarios, but first I just wanted to reiterate the 7%. That is the average. That doesn't mean that's what you're going to make. Some people are much more riskier with their portfolios. I am one to pick a lot of individual stocks. I'm not investing in like a mutual fund, which is like a bunch of different stocks into one fund. I'm investing in individual stocks. Like I'm buying stocks of Apple, Tesla, different food companies, different like biotech and healthcare, different companies, I'm picking individually. So I'm a little bit riskier. However, my interest, or my estimated return, has been much higher than 7%. So your portfolio is going to be maybe a lot more than 7%. I don't know. So another thing I wanted to say was I'm investing in a Roth IRA, and I'll make a separate video sometime on what a Roth IRA is and the pros and cons of it. But essentially a Roth IRA is a retirement account that you can invest in up to $6,000 a year until the age of 59 and a half. And at the age of 59 and a half, you can pull all your profits out and you don't have to pay any taxes on them. So it's an incredible vehicle to invest in because as you'll see over here, the amount of money that you're going to be making, if you pay taxes on that, it's going to really hurt you. So let's go ahead and run some different scenarios here. So $6,000 again is the amount that you can invest in the Roth IRA per year. You can't put any more than that in. You can put as little as you want, up to $6,000. So let's say you put the $6,000 in day one, and then you never put another penny into the Roth IRA. What's that going to look like? Here's the investment time span. Now, right now I have this set up. If you are 30 years old getting started, that means you have 29 years until the age of 59. It won't let me put the half the year in there to 59 and a half. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to do the 29 years. So this number would actually be a little bit higher if we had that half the year in there. So this is the age of 30. We have 29 investable years at 7%. This is if we never put another penny in more than that $6,000 year one. And you can see your balance at 59 years would be $42,686. Yeah, that's not bad, but we want to contribute. And we're going to contribute $6,000, which is the limit, the max amount that you can put in every year. And that is when we start to see the big boy numbers right here. So $603,000 is what you would have in there if you put in $6,000 a year every year until you're 59, starting at the age of 30. So now let's run a scenario. If you're younger, let's say we're 25. If you're 25 years old, that's going to give you 34 investable years. So look at that. We jumped all the way up to $883,000 just by starting 5 years earlier. That's what's insane. Now you want to really be blown away. Let's throw this down to if you're 18 years old. So let's say you're really lucky. you watch this video, you're 18 years old, and maybe you don't have the 6,000, maybe you borrow it from someone. I don't know, but anyways, you get it done. So if you're 18 years old, that gives you 41 investable years in the stock market. Look at that. We are at $1.4 million. Now that's where it's honestly depressing to some people who are older, who have not got started when they're young, because those early years makes a world of difference. I mean, look at that, 1.4 million versus, what did I say? 29 years of investable time is if you're 30. Look at that. So if you're 18, you're gonna make over double what you would if you start when you're 30. That is insane. So let's start getting a little bit crazy here. So let's say we are able to achieve a higher return than 7%. Let's put this back to if we were 18 years old. So there's where we're 18. Let's say that we're able to achieve a 10% return. I mean, look at these numbers. This is insane. $3.5 million if you're able to achieve a 10% return. My return, I've been investing now for not quite 10 years, but my return is definitely a lot higher than 7%. So it is achievable. However, I mean, I haven't hit any big dips. The economy has not tanked since I've been investing. So, that will happen. So, my return, who knows, it might be less than 7%, but right now it's much, much higher than 7%. So, but if you're able to achieve this 10%, look at that, $3.5 million. It's incredible. So anyways, guys, I really hope you take this to heart. And I realize that $6,000 sounds like a lot of money to be investing every year. I would highly recommend that you start putting money into your Roth IRA account, your trading account, every single month. Don't wait until the end of the year and be like, oh my goodness, I have to write a $6,000 check out of my checking account. Instead, budget for it every month and just realize that it's going to pay off in the end. This is your retirement and you have to do it. So a little bit a month, every month is really going to make a huge difference. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys are inspired to go start investing. I highly, highly recommend looking into starting a Roth IRA. I started one when I was around 18, and I'm about to start one for my wife as well. So one of the best decisions you can make, do your own research, and happy investing. See you guys.